In the 5th century BCE, if you woke up with a fever in Greece, most people would tell you that you'd offended Apollo. But a physician named Hippocrates had a different idea. He argued that disease wasn't a punishment from the gods, but a product of environmental factors, diet, and living habits. He moved medicine from the temple to the bedside, creating the first systematic approach to clinical observation. Hippocrates and his followers believed the human body was filled with 4 basic substances, or humors, which mirrored the 4 elements of the earth. To be healthy, these 4 fluids had to be in a state of eucrasia, perfect balance. Blood, air, associated with a cheerful, sanguine personality. Yellow bile, fire, associated with a choleric or easily angered temperament. Black bile, earth, associated with a melancholic or sad disposition. Phlegm, water, associated with a phlegmatic or calm, stoic nature. If you had too much of one, you were out of humor. A fever meant you had too much blood, a cold meant you were drowning in phlegm. For the next 20 centuries, this was the operating system of Western medicine. Hippocrates' greatest legacy wasn't a cure, but a code of conduct. He established the Hippocratic Oath, a set of ethical standards for physicians. It was the first time doctors were required to protect patient privacy and, most importantly, to first, do no harm, primum non nocere. He turned medicine into a profession with a moral compass, ensuring that the power to heal was never used as a weapon. Unlike the surgeons of the Andes or the pharmacists of Egypt, Hippocrates was a master of watchful waiting. He believed in the healing power of nature, vis medicatrix naturae. Instead of rushing in with a knife, he would observe the patient, note the crisis point of a fever, and use simple changes in diet and rest to help the body heal itself. He was the first to record the Hippocratic face, the specific look of a dying patient, which allowed doctors to give families an honest prognosis for the first time. How did Greek medicine affect the lifespan? The environmental shift. Hippocrates was obsessed with airs, waters, and places. By linking health to clean water and geography, the Greeks began to understand the importance of public sanitation. While their theory of humors was technically incorrect, the actions it encouraged, better diet, exercise, and cleaner environments, helped those in the classical world maintain a higher standard of health through their middle years. They were the first to treat old age not as a disease, but as a natural cooling of the humors that required specific care. Hippocrates didn't have a microscope or a blood test, but he had a pair of eyes and a logical mind.